It is a great day to film. How is the beginning of 2018 going, audience? I have a package. These are guitar strings. I'm really excited about this guitar strings. I haven't changed my guitar strings on my acoustic guitar maybe 6 months, maybe more. If you play acoustic guitar out there, if you're professional, I know I should have changed my guitar strings every month because it is the best thing to do for your acoustic guitar. So hopefully I will like these and I will purchase these maybe every month. But I'm really excited about these guitar strings. The ones that I found are called S.I.T. Maybe I'll compare the difference between other strings, but I always go with phosphor bronze. These are light. The reason why I like the light strings is that the sound hole of the 6th string, it gives much a higher tone to the 6th string, which I like. So you just adjust how you like it. Maybe you like light medium strings, or maybe you like medium or medium light, whichever it is. Before we get into the strings and putting them on the guitar that I have is a Taylor 110. So the top is a Sitka spruce, the sides and back is Sapel. I don't have any good microphone to test the results of these Martin strings, which are light, and the difference between what I'm gonna put on, which is S.I.T strings on this guitar. But I'll just do what I can do best with the microphone that I have, and hopefully there'll be a difference between these strings and the new strings that I'll be putting on this guitar. So this is how it sounds. Just to note, these strings are very old, and I should have put new strings every month, how it needs to be. This is how these strings sound. Martin's, I think custom light, I don't remember. But I will link down below what the strings are on this guitar. As you can see, my nut has paper in it so that I would have less buzz on my acoustic guitar. So I put paper on it so that I can at least raise it. I really need to change it and research about what is the best nut to purchase. So I will be changing that. So I took out all the 6 strings. So really important is not to lose these pins. What I do with the strings is I basically, so I can toss them easier. So what I do is just loop them around so that they don't be in my way. Whenever I need to put them in trash or something like that, that's what I do. I just loop it. So I'm done with these strings. Before I put these strings on, I like to clean my guitar very thoroughly, polish it up so it looks really nice and fresh. Hopefully this package comes with all the strings. This video is not sponsored. All these products were purchased by me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes! All the strings came. That makes me really happy. Sometimes I haven't read reviews. Some people get their only 5 strings and not even 6 strings. So I'm really excited that all my strings came. The kit I use is a Dunlop. It is a 5-step cleaning. It's very basic. Gets the job done. Clean this guitar and start putting on the new strings. The way I put strings is I take the string, I put it into the hole, take one of these, however you call them, stick it in there, tighten it, then I put some slack. I mean, you guess. Usually I take my index finger and maybe like in the middle of my middle finger, my index finger, I would just give some slack. So at least I get about 2 or 3 wraps around, just for so that I would know that the strings are secure. I don't have to worry about them. Other than that, so far so good. And of course I will put this paper on the nut of the guitar because it buzzes. And I do also make sure that when I wrap these strings around, that when it circles around, that it would stay on the bottom, and the string that is wrapping around, that it stayed on the top. So that's why I have to make sure that it's where it needs to be placed. And usually what I do now is I just, with my index finger, is I just maneuver it and get that nice looking wrap. The way I tune my guitar is, I know this is not ideal, but I usually go on YouTube and just type in acoustic guitar tuning. I still adjust it to my hearing of how it needs to be. I don't put all my trust on whatever the computer or whatever video of tuning it is. Then what I do is I just adjust it to my hearing. Of course, do some a little bit of stretching, because the strings tend to, when they're new, they need to stretch, so they need a lot of playing. But then a certain time they just adjust and they stay that way. Almost in tune. It still needs to, strings needs to adjust to it. There we go, we put some new strings, and let's see how it sounds compared to the ones that, my old ones. Sounds much fresher than the old strings that I had on this guitar. I like this guitar. The Taylor 110 is a nice guitar. Here's a tip if anyone wants to buy a guitar. It needs to have a round back. If it's flat, the sound is going to be very flat and won't have that nice tone to it, that depth of sound. I like these strings. They tune up very well. If you thought this video was helpful, share it. If you like this video, hit the like button. And also, subscribe.